All right, here we go, here we go. And with the first ball of the day, Shamar Joseph striking. Yes, my beautiful people. West Indies, West Indies. Day 3 is up on the way. And with the first ball of the day, Shamar Joseph striking, my people. So good, good, good. Here we see on the replay, Shamar Joseph going in. The batsman deciding to leave that one. Hitting straight on top of off. Cameron Green there, leaving that one. Probably thinking the ball was going to bounce over. But that actually stopped right in the top of off stump. So Shamar Joseph getting us off to a good start. So here comes Shamar Joseph now to bowl to Mitchell Starc. Shamar Joseph goes in. And this one, Mitchell Starc gives him the full face of the bat. And there is no run. So very good start there by the West Indies. Overall lead of 181 for Australia. They are 99 for 7. Yes, my people, I tell you, right on the money to start. Couldn't have asked for anything more than that. Can you imagine? The first ball of the day's play, man run in and just hit it straight on top of off. Very good. Shamar Joseph now into bowl to Mitchell Starc. This one, he goes halfway forward and the ball trickles over into the leg side. It is picked up by, looks to be Alzarri Joseph, and there is no run. Very good ball there to start off by Shamar Joseph to get Cameron Green. Shamar Joseph doing his thing, my people. Oh my goodness. Good to see, good to see. Now we're commentating on this game like it's a T20 or a T10. Can you imagine if we were live last night? Whole heap of excitement. So Shamar Joseph is racing in once again. Mitchell Starc waits and he goes in my balls here. And this one is played into the offside. It is picked up by the fielder and there is no run. So the score remains at 99 for 7. Some people might say that, listen, Australia have already scored more than enough. Well, I'm enjoying the bowling, I am enjoying the bowling. That might be the case, yes, but I am enjoying the bowling. So Shamar Joseph there doing his thing. Number 50. I didn't even realize. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of test wickets so far. He goes in once again. Bowls to Mitchell Starc. This one is down the leg side. It turned around the corner and it's down to the boundary for 4. So Shamar Joseph there, strain on the leg side and Mitchell Starc looking to clip it, but it seemed as if it came off the tripod and that went straight down to the boundary. So congratulations to Shamar Joseph, 50 wickets in Test cricket. I tell you, my people, 50 wickets in Test cricket. Young career, good, average of 21, strike rate of 34.42. That's an excellent start to his career. Right, so here he comes now to bowl to Mitchell Starc, who is still yet to get off the mark. He goes in, and this one is played, and Mitchell Starc is going for a quick single, and a shot is at the stump, and he is safe. So that's it, my viewers and subscribers. Over number 1 is done and dusted. Shamar Joseph getting rid of Cameron Green. Cameron Green misjudging one, and the ball just went on to hit the top of off stump. Yeah, man, blessings, blessings, everybody. Blessings, DJ, blessings, Sheldon, blessings. So that's a good start there for Shamar Joseph. I think Jaden Seals will be bowling the next over here, the second over of the day's play. Jaden Seals will be running in with purpose. Last night we saw Shamar Joseph and Alzarri Joseph really and truly going to work. So I am expecting Jaden Seals to get into his own in this one. Alzarri Joseph. I guess they want to continue with the form that he showed last night. So Alzarri Joseph will be bowling this second over here to get the day up and running. And he's bowling from the Whispering Death's end. Michael Olin end. All right, Alzarri Joseph. Let's see if he's going to go short to Starc and Cummins, or he's going to look to set them up outside the half stump. Mitchell Starc is on strike now, having scored one in the last over. Alzarri goes in, and this one is played into the offside, and there is no run. Looks to be Jamel Warrican who does the fielding there. and the score stays at 104 for 7. So the lead is slowly but surely building up to 186, right? That's the overall lead. They are 104 for 7, but the lead 186. Can you imagine if our batsmen had given a bit more effort in the first innings? Oh my goodness. So here comes Alzarri Joseph once again now. As Mitchell Starc waits on him, Kevlin Anderson is right underneath the bat. Is this going to be a short one from Alzarri Joseph? Alzarri goes in and bows, and this one is a short one that goes over Mitchell Starc's shoulder, goes through to be taken by the keeper, and there is no run. All right, so Alzarri getting ready for the third ball of this over. Mitchell Starc is still on strike, having already scored one. So Alzarri Joseph goes in, bowls, and this one is another little defensive shot by Mitchell Starc, and there is no run. Alzarri Joseph keeping him honest there. So 104 for 7. We need to get them now. I doubt that we can chase over 200. To be honest, Sheldon, I doubt we can chase over 150. And we are already 186. But I'm just enjoying the moment, right? So Alzarri Joseph goes in now. Mitchell Starc waits on him. Joseph bows. And this one is another one that is played into the offside. And it's another dot ball there. So the pressure is building up. You know, I understand what you're saying, Sheldon. We definitely don't want him to go and score, you know, over 200. We're probably not going to get anywhere close. But for right now, I'm enjoying the bowling. And, you know, I will zoom in on the batsmen when they go in there. But we definitely need all of these wickets in the first session here, the first hour of play, at least. Not even the first session, the first hour of play. So Mitchell Starc still there, waits on Alzarri. This one is fending off around the corner, and there is no run. Jaden Seals walks across, picks it up, and the score stays at 104 for 7. Overall lead of 186. So Australia, they're up against it, but they're still fighting. Still fighting. That is what I love, my people. I mean, the guy that did most of the fighting last night, Cameron Green, we got rid of him quite early. But, you know, you can just imagine the bowler, the batsmen here at the wicket, they will look to play. You know, the West Indies will have to work for their wickets, right? So Alzarri Joseph goes in once again now, bowls to Mitchell Starc. Mitchell Starc, swings at that one loosely outside the half stump, and Shea Hope takes it behind the wicket. And that's the end of that over. Oh my goodness, that was a foolish ball. Mitchell Starc went swinging at it, and Shea Hope grabbing that one behind the stumps there. So there we have it, my people. The second over done. Shamar Joseph, who struck in his first over of today's play, will be continuing. All right, so 104 for 7. Shamar Joseph. Oh my goodness. That's another calculated leave there by Pat Cummins. Oh my word. So 186 is the lead. As we look at the spectators there in the stands, not a lot of people. But I'm assuming further down in the day, we'll have more people going in. All right, Shamar Joseph goes in now. Balls to Pat Cummins. Pat Cummins is edging this one. And it falls short of, looks to be Raston Chase there. And there is no run. Hope Raston Chase didn't hurt himself there, but that one there, Pat Cummins remaining there safely. All right, Shamar Joseph goes in again, and it's taking the leading edge down to Raston Chase once again. But, oh my God, looks to have been played with soft hands. That was a leading edge, squaring him up, basically squared him up, took the leading edge and falling well short of Raston Chase there. So, don't know, but it's going. Just wish that I was sitting in the George Headley stand having a tasty beef patty. Boy, Sheldon, don't even bring back that memory right now. Don't even bring back those sweet old memories. Shamar Joseph goes in and his ball! Is he ball? Oh my word! Oh my goodness. He was trapped at the crease there, but seemed to have hit him somewhere on the body. But yes, Sheldon, I definitely would be enjoying myself right now as we look at Pat Cummins last night getting hit on the glove, but there wasn't much of an appeal. Alzarri Joseph and Shea Hope, they did a half-hearted appeal, but, you know, they didn't go for the review or anything. So here goes Shamar Joseph now. Bowls to Pat Cummins, and this one is he clipped? Is it clipped? Seem to have touched the flap part of the pad, and it's taken behind the stump by Shea Hope. So 104 for 7. And the lead is 186. Andre said the West Indies Cricket Board need to fire Darren Sammy. Okay, let's see what will happen after this series. So that ball there going down the leg side. Very good take by Shea Hope. So Shamar Joseph goes in. And this one is, oh my goodness. Hitting the bat real hard there. And just trickling into the leg side. And the score goes up to 100 and what's that, 4 for 7. So Australia, they continue to battle on. And I guess we'll have another over here now from Alzarri Joseph. Alzarri Joseph and Shamar Joseph are the ones opening this morning. I mean, they were red hot last night. So I guess it's a good idea to, you know, go with them. Shamar Joseph is heading off the field. Not sure what is happening there. Hopefully it's good. Yeah, hopefully it's nothing too serious, but Shamar Joseph just left the field. So Alzarri Joseph now bowling his second over of the day. So far he has 3 for 19 from his 9 overs. So it's Pat Cummins on strike, facing up to Alzarri Joseph as he is in search for his 4th wicket. Alzarri Joseph goes in and he's bouncing on his catch is taken. And there we go. That's another wicket. That was short and sharp by Alzarri Joseph. Pat Cummins could do nothing but just fend it off from around the rib area. And a beautiful catch was taken. Looks to be Kevlin Anderson under the bat there. That was short. And Pat Cummins looking to go up on his toes. He could do nothing but just fend it off to Kevlin Anderson, who was happily waiting on that catch. And the West Indies bowlers, they continue to give the fans something to celebrate. So very good ball there by Alzarri Joseph. Short, right up in the ribcage area. They are a little bit higher. Pat Cummins going up on his toes, looking to ride the bounce, but it was too quick. And the graceful hands of Kevlin Anderson was there waiting. All right, Andre, I hear you, but we kind of dealing with what's going on here now. The boys are doing well on the field, and we're trying to enjoy this excitement right now. That is what we're dealing with. Oh, yeah, man, it's 2:30 over here, but it would be 1:30 Jamaica time. That means you missed 2 wickets already then, man. You missed 2 wickets. Shamar Joseph took the first one. Cameron Green leaving one, and Shamar Joseph hitting the top of off. And Alzarri Joseph here now getting one right up under the arm of Pat Cummins. And he was unable to really do much. Kevlin Anderson taking a very good catch, keeping his hands on the ball. Let us see what's going to happen. I tell my people, we need to take these wickets quickly so we can have enough time under the natural light to bat, right? So here comes Alzarri Joseph now. Scotty Boland is there. Let's see what Scott Boland has. And he goes in, and it's a short one. He ducks under it, and it goes through to be taken by Shea Hope. I tell you, my people, I am really impressed with Alzarri Joseph. I mean, last night into this morning, he's bowling some short stuff, yes, but generally speaking, he has definitely improved the areas that he is pitching the ball. So kudos to, I said this yesterday, kudos to Ravi Rampal and the other bowling coaches, you know, whoever they have there helping out with that. I don't know if it's spot bowling or what they're doing, but, you know, he has definitely improved. Yeah, man, Jay, it was a good ball there. 110 mark. Yeah, man. 105 for 8. Alzarri Joseph preparing to go to Scott Boland once again. Now he goes in. And he's, oh my goodness, almost drew him into the shot. Ran past the outside edge, and Shea Hope taking that one behind there. Yeah, man. Very good start. Very good start. Can you imagine if the lead? Oh, exactly. That's what I said earlier, Alan. Can you imagine if our batsmen had just spend some more time at the wicket and made sure, you know, to bring it down? Would have been good for us. I understand, but as I said earlier, I'm just celebrating the bowlers right now. When the batsmen come on, then I'll see how it go. All right. I don't think we can chase 200 plus. I doubt anybody thinks that. They would have to surprise us, you know. They would have to surprise us. Alzarri Joseph goes in once again now. Bows. And this one is taking the outside edge, but played with soft hands. And that gets Scott Boland a single there. I always said we West Indies need to bowl bodyline bowling because the batting is terrible. So the least amount of runs they have to chase is better. All right, I hear you. The bowlers are doing well. Sports to the bone, one more for Alzarri for 5. I was just a game late. Exactly. I remember you saying that, yes, that you know, he was going to get it. But he's looking good, man. He's definitely looking good. Maybe I was the one salting up the team when they were all out for 143. I took up my water bottle and left when I got home. Saw 69 for 6. I almost went back. I am happy you didn't go back because you probably would have started scoring some runs. All right, so Alzarri Joseph now to bowl the 5th delivery of this over as he goes into bowl to Mitchell Starc. Will this be a short one? Alzarri goes in and bowls, and it's the, oh my, he was searching for the Yorker there, but Mitchell Starc getting the bat down in time and just flicking it on the leg side, and that's another dot ball. West Indies revived fast bowling. Alzarri has gone back to his quick, aggressive mode. He is not always able to find the quickness. That is when he goes for runs. Say Sheldon. All right, the batsmen, they need to apply themselves. Yes, they definitely need to apply themselves and you know, help out the team. They definitely need to do that. So 106 for 8. Final ball of this over. Alzarri Joseph now looking to get that fifer. Mitchell Starc looking to keep him out. Here comes Alzarri Joseph now, firing in, pumping, goes past the umpire, up on balls, and this one is played eloquently into the offside, and Mitchell Starc will retain the strike as he gets a single there. So the score goes up to 107. Throughout the series, West Indies did great with the ball, 100% false with the bat. Yep. We have been able to take all 10 wickets at all occasions. So, you know, the bowlers, they are doing pretty well. Whatever Australia gets, sadly, I think the game is gone, but surely they can get 175, 200 and shows some damn effort. Exactly. I mean, as I am commentating right now, I already feel that it's too much. I already feel like that it's too much, right? And the lead is 180. I already feel that it's too much. But, you know, hopefully they can prove me wrong. I have always said if West Indies proving me wrong means that we will win. I want to be wrong 100% at times when it comes on to cricket, right? So 189 is the lead. Shamar Joseph is back on the pitch, on the field. He's about to bowl. So whatever he went off for seems to be good. So he goes in now, bowls to Mitchell Starc. And this one is in line with the leg stump. Mitchell Starc just clips it around the corner and is rushing in for 2. And they are able to get 2. This isn't reserve as a team. This has Smith, Head, Carey, Cummins, and Starc. Yep. You never know. We can chase over 200. The ball is round. Yep. And that is why I'm saying hopefully they will prove me wrong. Right? My thing is I don't believe we haven't shown much this series, but me saying that doesn't mean that they can chase it, right? So Shamar Joseph goes down the leg side. Yeah, me saying that doesn't mean that they can chase it, right? I just don't have any faith in them. Obviously, I want them to chase it. I want to win. I just don't have the faith, right, in them. I mean, if we're able to get them, it's 191 is the lead now. If we get them for 200, 210 or so, we have 2 days basically to bat. So, you know, apart from today, so shouldn't be too bad. Anyways, Shamar Joseph goes in again, and this one is strangled down the leg side. And that's another singles. Looks to be a leg by there. Leg by. So the score goes up to 110 for 8. But anyway, you look at it, my people. This is excellent from the bowlers. We got Australia for 225 in the first innings, and we have them at 110 for 8 now. The innings isn't done. Obviously, these 2 guys, well, Mitchell Starc mostly, he can hold his bat, right? So they're obviously going to look to get some more runs added to that. But we have to give it up to the bowlers so far, you know. Indies have a good bowling department. Yeah, man, it's coming together nicely. You know, some good young pacers doing their thing, coming together nicely. Shamar Joseph looking to bowl the 4th ball of this over now. He goes in. Scott Boland is on strike. Is he going to target the stumps? Oh, beautiful ball there. Some movement on that, but it really started moving after it went past the bat. So Scott Boland is safe there. Constance is so overrated. I mean, he's young, so, you know, probably because of what he did against Bumrah, where, you know, when Australia played India, you know, prior to playing us, probably that's why people were expecting a whole lot. But he's still young. Remember, he's what, 19 or just turned 20. He's still young, you know. So, yeah. So here go. Oh. Right down the leg side. Yeah, man, remember he's still young. Somebody like even now Usman Khawaja, who is usually very good, very consistent. He hasn't been able to do much. Steve Smith hasn't been able to do much either. I mean, he didn't play the first test, but you know, he hasn't done a whole lot. It's just Carey and Travis Head that has really and truly shown some good fight. I mean, Cameron Green to a lesser extent, you know. So this youngster now, just coming from the under 19 and coming into international cricket, you know, obviously they are going to be looking at him, but if you look at the seasoned veterans, they haven't been able to deal with our bowling either. Shamar Joseph goes in. Oh my goodness, he just took that one right off the pad. Oh my word. All right, yeah, he won the last year under 19 with the Aussies. Yeah, man. So he's still young. He's young, and I guess because of what he did against India, it's not like he scored a bag of runs, but he looked fearless. And they have a lot of hopes and stuff. But it's his first tour outside of it's first tour of the West Indies, and you see what our bowlers are doing. So I won't really knock him too tough as. I like Bo Webster. Guy, he's good with the bat. Bo Webster has a lot of first class, a lot of domestic experience. I think he has close to 6,000 runs, if I'm not mistaken. So he has been playing for a while. West Indies need some batsmen that can spend the time at the crease, like Chris Gill and Lara. All right, I hear you. So here comes Alzarri Joseph now to Mitchell Starc. And this is a beautiful shot played by Mitchell Starc. Nice and straight back over Alzarri Joseph's head. 1, 2 bounces into the boundary for 4. Very good shot there, my people. Oh my word, that was a nice looking. They said 6. Looked at it's 4, but for some reason 6 came up and across the screen. But I am sure that fell inside the boundary. So Mitchell Starc there looking good as per usual when he's in good nick. Yeah, that fell well short of the boundary. So I'm not too sure why they had that. Anyways, the lead is climbing. So Alzarri Joseph goes in now to bowl. Mitchell Starc looking to turn it around the corner. Misses it. Goes through to Shea Hope. In the golden era of the West Indies, the average fast bowler would retire at 30. But now we got guys in mid-30s. Yep, I guess because of the improvement of technology and people taking better care of their body and stuff, and hiring all sort of dietitian and all of these people to work with them. So it's 114 for 8. Alzarri goes in now, bowls to Mitchell Starc, and this one is played into the offside for a single. Watch him lock in the nets yesterday and just know they are giving him a fight. No one out there looked better than him. I mean, probably the guys that they keep on selecting looks good. Maybe they look good in the nets also, and that is why they select him. Select those guys. Probably they look good in the nets. I don't know if you are I always see you commenting, so you probably have heard me said this before. He's definitely in my team, but for whatever reason, Sammy and his guys decided that they wanted to go with the spinner, extra spinner. I find that you young sports supporters have no fight in you. You did not witness Marshall batting with a cast. We have 11 fit batsmen and 3 days victory or death. Here goes Alzarri Joseph now. Bowls to Boland, and this is a short one that is played into the offside. I wouldn't say it's not a matter of fighting, Sheldon, because I mean, even though we're losing and we keep on watching, it's obvious that we want the team to fight and we still believe in the team. What we're saying is that based on what they have shown, we're not confident in them. You understand? Obviously, we want them to win and we're watching. So somewhere in our minds, we believe that they can pull it off. As I said, we have 3 days. We have seen West Indies have 3 days to chase under 300 and get bowled out for 100 and odd, right? Not saying that's going to happen, but we're just being realistic. You understand? We can win the game, but we're being realistic based on what we have seen. And, I've always said I'm not a blind supporter. I want to win. I will support the team, but I'm not a blind supporter. I'm not going to behave as if things that has happened and is happening, I am blind to it and just going to say, oh, we are going to win. And I'm not a blind supporter. I call it as it is. We have the ability. We have guys there. We have shown in the past that, but the thing is, we haven't put it together as a test unit for a little while. Right? So I think we can, I think if they get it right, then, as I say, 3 days. But I have to see it. Not saying it's impossible. I just have to see it. So Alzarri Joseph goes in final ball here. This one is safely played by Boland. and there is no run. I think Imlak was also with Joseph when they won that under 19 World Championship final in Bangladesh. Yeah, it was 2016. I think it was it 2016? I don't remember, probably. Yeah, I think it was 2016 when we had a clean sweep. The men's team won, the under 19 team won, and the ladies won a World Cup also. Bowling is world class. Alzarri second wicket today remind me of Ambrose. All right. West Indies need to go back on top. Just watch the India-England third test. There were a few heated sledging moments between both sides. Yeah, man, I was looking at it. I was watching it. This and thing, you know, India walking away with the victory. As I said, Jaffa Archer is back. Yeah, it was 2016, right before when the men's and women's T20 World Cup. Yeah, man. All right, so Shamar Joseph is back. Bows to Mitchell Starc plays this one back along the pitch there. No run. West Indies need a good Indian batting coach whose Indian batters have really good technique. I don't know. I don't even know if that's really and truly going to fix it. You know, I don't know if that's going to fix it, to be honest with you. I don't know if that's going to fix it. These guys don't play enough quality cricket before facing good bowlers at international level. And the ones that are technical, they don't necessarily play tests. Not a dot bother from Shamar Joseph. Imlak will only play if he's keeping, and since Hope is keeping, he has to sit on the bench, says Sheldon. All right. West Indies have Greenwich, Haynes, Richardson, Richards, and Lara. Yeah, man, good old days. I remember as they are showing this mural with the guys drawn on the wall. I remember when this painting was being done, it was being done. I think it was in 2020 or 2021. I was still in Jamaica and I went down there and took a video while they were doing it. Not a scoring shot there. The lead goes up, my people, to 198. 116 for 8, so the lead is up to 198. As we take a look at some of those famous past cricketers there. You know, so the great Holding and Adams and Taylor and Gale and all of them. All right. West Indies schoolboy cricket. Them play. Okay. Do you think Kemar Roach is done now? I said this in the last live we did. Someone had asked, and what I said is, you know, he plays a lot of county cricket overseas, so you know who knows? He you know, Shamar Joseph goes in again, goes to Boland. He fishes after this one, goes through to be taken by Shea Hope. So Kemar Roach, he's still playing a lot of cricket. I assume he's going to be playing the upcoming season, you know, over there. So it depends on the direction that the coach wants to go. He was just removed from this team. So, and he's not getting any younger, right? He's not getting any younger, but he's still playing county cricket. So depending on what they, you know, how he performs and if they want to select him. All right, so Shamar Joseph going in now. Scott Boland. There we go. That is what I was just about to say. I thought the pads are the stump. Oh my goodness, man. Another 5 for Shamar Joseph. Is that 5 or that is just 4 now? Oh my goodness, what a ball. Clean him up. I was just about to say to my people, attack the pad or go at the stumps. That is exactly what I was going to say now, because they've been looking for the cart behind. And I was like, why not go at the stump or why not go at the pad? And I heard the commentator say the same thing, so I just didn't repeat it. I didn't want it to seem as if I was following what she was saying, but it just came to my mind and I was like, why not attack the pads or the stump? This is not a number 3 or 4 batsman. No. Attack one full fast and straight. And I heard Shakira Salman, I think it is, that's commentating. She said it, and I was like, all right, let me not say anything. The one seems as if I'm repeating what she's saying. And so said, so done. Very good ball. Thing is, when you have enough talent, you can be a bit more clever in attitude, like Carl Hooper. But the current West Indies batsmen need to make up for less talent with hard work. And that's a problem. A lot of them, they are not willing to put in that hard yards, Soon as we don't have the test cricket, they're going to play T10 and T5 and T2 and T1. Very good Yorker there, man. Hitting basically the base of middle stump. Because I was like, why not try something at the stumps or try to get him LBW? Yeah, man, I remember Roach from 2009-10, he was already far. He was deadly fast. The ball Shane Watson out first, but yeah, man, 2009-10 Roach was scary. I remember the battles with Ricky Ponting and Jack Callis. All right, so Josh Hazelwood is there now. Shamar Joseph goes into bowl to him and he's hit him on the elbow and it goes down to the boundary for 4. So that is some more runs there for Australia. Oh my gosh, the lead climbs over 200. 202 there, my people. Shamar Joseph was looking to go short at him. Seemed to have hit him on the elbow there and goes down to the boundary. So, yeah. Yep. Joseph will get the 5. Both of them on what now? 4. Yeah, 4 or 5. We need quick wickets so we can get some runs before the night. Yep. That's what we've been saying. Shamar Joseph, the man of the series. Well, let us see, Yeah, remember we now win the series, The live are always exciting. Let's go West Indies. Shamar Joseph, the Australian killer. Yeah, man. All right. Alzarri Joseph on the search, on the hunt for another 5. He has 4 for 26 from 11 overs. 120 for 9. The lead is 202. Alzarri looking for a 5. Going to Mitchell Starc. Is he going to go short? Is he going to target the stump? What is going to happen here? Here he goes now. He's racing in. Mitchell Starc waits on him and he turns it around the corner and that's going to be a single. Oh, why you not take the single, man? Sure. Take the single and put Hazelwood past right now, man. He's protecting Josh Hazelwood there, my people. So it's either going to be 2 or a boundary based on what Mitchell Starc is doing here now. We got 2 days to bat, no hurry. Yep. What's the best match you seen at Sabina? All right. Soon come back to that one. Man of the series. Since we might have bowling coach, we got Alzarri to do. No, he could produce. Yep. All right. Alzarri goes in. Down the leg side taken by Hope that you went to. All right, that I went to. I started going to Sabina Park in the latter stages of my life before leaving Jamaica. I am from the country, right? I'm from St. Anne, so during my school days, I didn't get a chance to go to a lot of games. But after leaving school, when I started college, it was closer, so I went to a lot of games. You want franchise or international? Franchise or international game? All right, so Alzarri Joseph goes in now. Mitchell Starc awaits. He bowls to Mitchell Starc and he's very good on the defensive there. All right, so probably my best game. I don't think we ended up winning that game. I can't remember it clearly, but I think it was my first test match. Right? It was my first match at Sabina Park. I think it was probably 2011. Just left high school, starting university, and West Indies. We were playing India. After this ball, I'll give you some more details. Alzarri Joseph now. Mitchell Starc deciding not to take any singles. Right? He goes in now and he bowls short one. It's turned around the corner and leaving Josh Hazelwood to face the last two. So we will have to look to target Hazelwood for these two balls. Yeah, so I don't remember. I think it was 2011, 12, somewhere thereabout. We played India. And my reason for saying it's my favorite, I don't think we didn't win, but because of the star power. We had Sarwan was there. Marlon Summers was in that team. I think Shandopal was there. I think Jerome Taylor, all of those guys. And on India side, Tendulkar wasn't there, but Royal Dravid was there. VVS Lakshman was there. All of those guys, you know. So it was just fun watching Test cricket for the first time. I was about 17 or 18. You know, it was my first time going. Alzarri goes into Josh Hazelwood and plays it into the offside. Yeah, I don't have the time to look it up now, but it was probably 2011-12 we played India at Sabina Park. And I say it was good because it was my first time watching, and you know, I was just starstruck. You know, I saw Lakshman, I saw Royal Dravid. You know, I got a chance to see all of those guys. Sarwan in action, Marlon Summers in action. I saw I think Shandopal was in that game also, and a couple of others, Jerome Taylor, and I don't remember if Fidel Edos was a part of it, but it was good. It was good. I can't remember exactly how the game went, but you know, that was good. Where T20 cricket is concerned now, this one is probably a bit fresher in my memory, right? Let us see this final ball from Alzarri Joseph before I go to it. So Josh Hazelwood is there. He's not going to take any single. Can we get him out? Alzarri Joseph goes in, targets the stump and is bowled him! Josh Hazelwood has been bowled all over the place by Alzarri Joseph. And the West Indies bowlers, they have done it. Another 5 for Alzarri Joseph. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that. Cold. The air. Look there. Look at that. Cold bump. Goosebump, my people. Mighty God. Very good bowling there by Alzarri Joseph and the other West Indies bowlers. Oh my word. 121 all out. West Indies dealing with Australia. Oh my word. How will the batsmen do this momentum now? What will they do with this momentum? Alzarri Joseph leading the team off the field. I said this yesterday, I said this morning, and I said it on the live, and I will say it again. Kudos to Ravi Rampal and his team for getting Alzarri Joseph to pitch the ball up more. Alzarri Joseph, fast and deadly. That is what we love to see. That is what we love to see. Yes, man. Yes, man. That is what we love to see. Alzarri Joseph leading the team off. Only second fifer. But this one, a very, very well earned one. Dealing with Alex Carey, dealing with Steve Smith, and cleaning up the tail. Alzarri Joseph. That is what we love to see. The pace was always there, but for some reason, it was mostly just short pitch balls. I mean, he's still aggressive, yes, but getting the ball up there is excellent. As we look on the replay here now, as we look on the replay, that one was fast, full, and Josh Hazelwood going after it had no clue. Right on middle and leg stump there, getting rid of Josh Hazelwood, and the Australians have been bowled out. Oh my word. This is the cricket that we like to see. This is what we want to see. Look at Alzarri Joseph walking off with the pink ball in the air. Yes, man. That's another excellent display by the bowlers. 5 for 27 from 12 overs against the number 1 ranked test team. You could not have asked for anything more than that. Can you imagine the West Indies bowlers putting us in another position to go ahead and try and win this game? It was a huge first innings lead that we gave up. The only thing the bowlers could do to save us is to make sure that Australia hardly get anything over 200 as a lead, and they have done that. Oh my word. Let me read a few more comments and then I'll go through the scorecard. I didn't even remember to answer this question before we go down into it. So my most favorite T20 game. I think it was 2019, right before COVID. O'Shane Thomas burst on the scene. Chris Gayle was now playing for St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots. O'Shane Thomas had him inside out until he got Chris Gayle out. Had him squared up until I think he actually bowled him, if I am not mistaken. So it was Jamaica Scorpions, Jamaica Talawas versus St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots. O'Shane Thomas making his debut, and he had the universe bar skipping and dancing all over the place. That was my most favorite. Oh my word. It's a good thing I have good neighbors, my people, because the way how I am shouting in this place, I must call police by now. But here we go. Let me read some comments and then we'll get into the scorecard real quick. All right. All right. I think I was here. Yeah, I just answered that. Yeah, man. We're still in it. As we say now, we want to see them do it, That is why we stick around and watch it. We want to see them do it. Yeah, man. 5-4. Let me get some comments going. Yeah, man. All right. Sports One, who do you think should open? The guys that were selected to open the game, to open in this match. Mikel Louis and John Campbell. They didn't open in the first innings because they were both injured and off the field for a while. They were selected to open. Plus, I don't trust them batting in the lights. So, they need to open. This might be one of the best bowling performances I have seen for a long time. The last one I can remember was us bowling out England for 46-47. Could have been 51. I don't remember. Jerome Taylor took 5 in that game, and it was a while back, so I don't remember. But that was probably. But in terms of a team performance like that, this is probably the best I've seen in a little while, Man of the match, Alzarri. True, he's really brought it this series, this match in particular. All right, big up Sports to the Bone. I'm so emotional how well our bowlers are doing. Just hope the Batsmen can reward them for their hard work. I 100% agree. Sports to the Bone, who do you think should? Oh, I think I answered that one already. 5 for Joseph. King looks good. Just have to find a way not to get out to the good ball. Yep. Rampal, like he passed on technique he used to bowl Dilshan in the 2012 T20 final. You remember that, Sheldon? Oh my goodness. Rampal was a good bowler for us, It was always his fitness that was an issue. Rampal was always very good. It was his fitness that was a problem. 5 for 27 in 12 overs. Pink ball cricket is a whole different animal. I said 204 for the win. All right. We can win this game, fellas. Come on. We need the batsmen to work. Yeah, man. 204 West Indies, the new masters of the pink ball. Yeah, Sports Bond told you it was time for Alzarri to frighten these asses. Yeah, man. You definitely did. So we have 3 bowlers with 5. This series is Shamar and Alzarri, as it should be. Our leading seamers. Yeah, man. All right, says Alzarri. If West Indies don't score at least 170 today, then I don't know what to say about these batters, because there's no one better in the region than this batting lineup. No one would do better. But I can't tell the people that calling for Sammy and the entire coaching staff that. But the good thing is, we have a good bit of time to bat before the evening session where the problem comes in. I was saying earlier this morning, hopefully we have at least one set batsman leading into the evening session, This bring back memories of Ambrose and Walshy, very good bowling. But my memories of those guys is not very clear. I just saw a couple of games, right? Rampal Bailey was the problem. Yeah, I don't want to fat shame anybody, but yeah, it was only his fitness. It was his fitness that was his problem. But Rampal was always good. And he moved the ball very, very good. He used to move the ball well. Yeah, man, but his fitness was an issue. Good afternoon. Bless up, King. Bless up. Don't really want to speak on Shamar Joseph's situation, but do you see how he celebrates for other people? but we really hope he doesn't have to bat today. I don't know what are you talking about? How he celebrate? Yeah, man. I mean, the bowling group they are celebrating for each other. You know, the situation that you're mentioning, we addressed it already, and we have decided to park it. Right? We saw more updates coming out, but we decided to park it until actual something come out. Right? So we're just going to focus on the game. Everyone, as I say, hopefully he along with the other bowlers don't have to bat. Everyone was calling for Alzarri to sit out of the team, including me. I know he's proving us. Really, CJ, we're calling for Alzarri to sit out? Man, it's just that we frustrated sometimes with how short he's bowling, but we had to select him in this test team and to go up against Australia. I didn't expect him to play like this, but we had to work with him. The 46 was at Queen's Park Oval. You were not watching cricket yet. I was there live. So that was the 46 then that I'm remembering. When did we bowl out England for? Probably wasn't it probably at Sabina Park for 50 something? I'm almost sure, man, Sheldon. The 46 is probably me just remembering something that I watched on YouTube or something that I had to discuss in cricket class when I was at school studying sports. But I'm almost sure we had a very good bowling performance against England. It could have been 51 or something like that with Jerome Taylor and all of these guys. Yeah, man, could have been 2009 or 10 or somewhere there about. I'm sure I'm not losing it, man. Someone who has been watching the game for longer can probably remember better than I can right now. But yesterday we were bowled out before the night. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying hopefully we can bat. We have a good amount of time to bat before the night. Just thinking that, we will bat a little better. And then when the night comes, we have enough wicket to last us, right? I'm not saying that we're gonna, but here comes the us rolling out. When last any team has gotten Australia all out every time in 3 test matches for under 400 each time without Australia declaring great. I cannot say when last. I cannot even say it if it has even happened. My audio is going in and out. Really? You guys not hearing me? No, Rain. No, Rain. Come on, man. Come on. Can't Rain that Starc. You guys are hearing me. I haven't done anything to it. So I don't know. To bowl out Australia 6 times out of 6 is an amazing achievement. Sabina last night reminded me of watching old clips of Test cricket in the Caribbean 20 years ago with the bowling and crowd. I am with you with that. The batsmen are in the middle. We're just waiting on it to start. Congratulations to Alzarri Joseph and his second fifer. This is the best I've seen him bowl. Rampa, we not really do that to anybody, Yeah, we not really do that over here. Sabina Park, Mecca of West Indies, cricket. Boy, the Barbadians will have something to say about it because growing up, I've always heard them saying that Kensington is the Mecca. That's what they like to say. I wonder if Louis will try that. Supernova, don't irritate my spirit here. Hear me, I tell you. Supernova, don't irritate me. Why you can remind me of that, man? West Indies have 3 bowlers who are able to bowl down any team along with Greaves and Chase to give support. Why they didn't go for the extra batter baffled me. Baffled all of us, even former players I see coming out and saying it, but I guess Sammy and them know what they are doing. There is a 47 and a 51 as well. I know, man. Yeah, I'm going to have to look it up when I get a chance. Sheldon said that the 46 was before my time, but I'm 100% sure that Jerome Taylor took a 5 against England when we bowled them out for, I think it was 51. I know I'm not losing reasoning. I'm 100% sure. Yeah, man. We bowled them out for 47 and 51. I think it was a 51 that I saw. I know my brain isn't the best in the world, but I know. Michelle and listen that game on radio, 46 all out. Ambrose took 7 or 8. Atherton was English captain. Yeah. Why can Alzarri bowl like this all the time? You had Kerry in shambles last night. Boy, I hope Alex Kerry is okay. Hopefully, it's a new coaching team that has decided to tell him that, listen, we don't necessarily need you to be enforcer for the entire game. Bowl good line and length. When it's time to bowl short ball, we'll let you know. We have to give it to Ravi Rampal for getting the best out of the bowlers. All the bowlers are hitting their stride. Yep. We're hearing you, but just a tiny bit of static. I don't know how I go on. Hold on, let me move the thing from the mic. No, I go on. All right, so Mitchell Starc is coming in now. First ball to John Campbell. Oh, my goodness. And he's nicked him off. John Campbell is back. Oh, my word. The first ball. John Campbell has nicked off and he's back. He's on his way. Oh, my word. That was a beautifully lined delivery by Mitchell Starc. John Campbell on the front foot. Pushing after that one, looking to play a defensive shot, and it just slid off the outside edge of the bat, and the catch has been taken. And John Campbell is on his way back to the dressing room. Goodness gracious me, as we call it in Jamaica, a leather for John Campbell. Golden duck. And the West Indies chase has gotten off to a rocky start. John Campbell, I guess we can only say he wasn't swinging at it this time. He looked for the forward defensive shot and the ball just glided off the edge and the catch was safely poached by the wicket keeper and we're up against it already. Oh my word. Sports to the bone, all the work these bowlers have been doing for the series. Do you think that they should be rested for the Australia and Pakistan T20s and just come back for the ODS? Probably not. Kevlin Anderson coming out here and quite early for him, similarly to what happened in the first innings. The difference is that it's not in the night, so let us see what he will have. Oh my word, I don't think I can catch up all of these. I don't think I can catch. Oh, I didn't see Kerry isn't behind the wicket. It's just English that's behind there. Okay. I'm going to have to check. I didn't realize. So here comes Mitchell Starc now to bowl to Kevlin Anderson. The debutant goes on. It's a wide one down the leg side. And you're right. It's just English that's behind the wicket there. Dives across and safely poached that one. But aren't the batsmen taking nets against the bowlers in the team? Yes, they are, but you know how it goes. Yes, Casanova, one down already, my boy. One down already. First ball. I don't know what's going on with the audio, people. I haven't done anything to it. I don't know. So Mitchell Starc, third ball of this over goes in. Wide outside, you have Stump and Kevlin Anderson isn't drawn into it. I say, Kerry is still ready. Look, yeah, probably. Hopefully he's okay though, you know. When we're in the heat of battle and we see short pitch bowling, we love it, you know, but you know, when a man get hit in the head, boy, you're really and truly hoping that everything is okay, you know, especially after what happened with a former Australian cricketer. I think Phil Hughes was his name a few years back. You know, you really and truly don't want anybody to get hit in the head like that. So hopefully he's good. So we are yet to get off the mark, my people. Mitchell Starc starting right on the money. Kevlin Anderson is facing up to this pink ball. Let us see. He goes in now, bowls to Kevlin Anderson, and he's right behind that one. Forward defensive shot there. Ball rose down back to Mitchell Starc. Yes, Starc is hard to deal with. He has the most wickets in pink ball cricket. I mean, Australia has played the most pink ball, so, you know, this little piece of runs, they're struggling. Why? Come like you got a loose cable or you got something causing static near you. I mean, I'm not even, I don't know. I'm not using the mic or anything. I'm just using the regular thing. Is it bad where you guys can't hear me, or is it very bad? Oh, God Almighty! What a boy, leave the ball right on middle stump. Oh my word, that's another wicket. Kevlin Anderson leaving the ball pitching right in line with his stumps. Goodness gracious me. What else can we do? That was full and straight and he left it alone. He's reviewing it. Was there an inside edge? Oh my word. Oh my goodness. I don't know unless there's some bat on that. Unless there's some wood on that. Oh my word. I'll be back, people. I'll be back. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. This one was full and straight. Why would he review that? What is he saying? Is it bouncing over the stump? Is it height? Because they already get umpire's decision. So if it's clipping, he's dead. Oh my gosh. Why did he review that? And then why would you review the ball plumber than a plumber fixing a pipe? Why would you review that? Why on earth would you review that? Oh my goodness, the ball wasn't outside the half stump. Why would you leave alone the ball? The ball wasn't outside the half stump. It wasn't outside leg stump. You cannot leave alone the ball thinking the ball is going to bounce over the stump. Why would you do that? Why would you leave alone a ball pitching right in line with the middle stump? Even if you think it's going over, umpire's call might not be on your side. Why on earth would you leave alone the ball like that? Oh my gosh. I really and truly think we're trying our best to lose. Oh my gosh. I think we're trying very, very hard to lose. I cannot understand. Even if you think the ball is going to bounce over the stump, it's not outside the line of half stump, it's not outside the leg stump. The ball pitching line with the middle stump. Why would you leave the ball alone? God Almighty, dunceness can't done. These guys going to make me crash out on the live. How can it be international cricket also dunce? Jesus Christ, boy. He's going out! God Almighty! Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh, my God! Oh, my God! Jesus Christ, boy! Oh, my word! Oh, boy! Oh. Expansive drive by Brandon King. We are in trouble. The first ball right in line with the stump. Expansive drive. Not even looking to cover up the stump. Expansive drive, and he's been bowled all over the place. West Indies will be bowled out without scoring a run. Oh my God. Oh, Christ, boy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Christ. What a disgrace. What a disgrace. What a disgrace. Jesus. Oh my word. People, I'm even hitting down my setup. Jesus Christ. God Almighty. Right in line with the stump. Already 2 wickets down. Big expansive drive. I mean, if it went for a 4, we would say yes, we would be happy. But right in line with the stump. Ball moving around. Expansive drive. Not even covering up and seeing out Mitchell Starc's first over. My God, me shame. A 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 shame. First ball, big expansive drive. The ball was straight. I mean, it's the inside edge onto the stump, yes, but oh my God, why would you play a big drive like that? I can't believe. Have you ever seen a team bowl out without one run on the board? Oh, afraid to say Jesus goes in and bowls and Mikel Lewis leaves alone, and that's the best thing that has happened so far. Oh, God Almighty, a shame, a shame, a shame, a shame, a shame. A shame, a shame, a shame, a shame. Oh my God, a shame, a shame, a shame. Oh God, a shame, a shame, a shame. Shame. Oh, we got 4 lucky runs. Squared him up, hit the edge, down to the boundary for 4. At least we won't be bowled out without scoring a run. Dunsness can't done. Looking at the replay again. One man decide to leave a ball that pitching in line with the middle stump. Next man come and play a big expansive drive. And oh my God Almighty, the man named Duns, brother. I don't like to be disrespectful to people, or I don't want to seem as if I am shaming, but Dunsness is a different thing, boy. Mikel Lewis. God Almighty. Jesus Christ. I've never been so ashamed in my life. Never ever. I've never ever been so ashamed in my life. Cricket or otherwise. Cricket or otherwise, I've never been so ashamed in my life. I understand Campbell got a good one, squared him up. Kevlin Anderson. Boy, I tell you. Brandon King. Oh, God, boy. I've never seen anything like that. I can understand Campbell getting a good ball and out. Brandon King and Kevlin Anderson, unforgivable. How do you leave alone? Somebody, I must be overthinking it. Somebody explain to me. The ball pitch right in line with the middle stump. How do you leave alone the ball? Even if you think the ball will bounce over the stump, you don't leave that. Umpire's call will probably not be in your favor. How do you leave alone a ball pitching on the middle stump? How do you do that? Who does that? How can you? Who does that? How do you leave alone a ball pitching on the middle stump? Brandon King now. You just see what happened. The first ball come, you don't come and see how the over. But one big expansive drive. What that for? Why would you do that? Merciful Father. The man never go to school. No common sense. No, God Almighty, brother. No, sir. No, man. No, sir. No, brother. Bro, exactly. You can understand that. You can understand that ball. You can understand the ball pitching. If it's evening, if say for example, you leave a straight ball in line with the half stump, you can understand that. We know the ball outside the half stump and drag back in and then leave it. We understand that with green. But the ball pitch right in line with the middle stump. And the man leave alone the ball. Man, You know what? I prefer they get ball up before the lights even come on as supernova. I prefer they get ball up before the lights. Mercy, Father, the man. No, man. Mitchell Starc for the hat trick. Mikel Louis waits on the hat trick ball. And oh, good forward defensive one there. Yo. I'm not saying that a team cannot be better than you, know. I'm not saying a team cannot be better than you. But goodness gracious me, man, use your brain. Boy, I tell you, boy, rich poor, you wouldn't like to know what's going on right now, yeah, man. You wouldn't even like to know what's going on right now. I've never seen anything like this in my life. Remember, I tell you this. Sometimes it's not only about skill, you know, it's brain. Use your brain, no? I mean, I was happy when our bowlers were bowling well, but I'm not saying Australia, they're not allowed to bowl well, but no, man. Look on the wandering Samim, no? Boy, I may tell you, no, man. I don't know my people. I don't think I can't do much more of this. I'm not doing this to myself. I can't do this to myself. Can't do this to myself at all. May I tell you the truth? I cannot do this to myself. Hold on, my people. Can't do this. Oh, okay. I think we still have it though, people. We still have it. Don't worry. We still have it. We still have it. We still have it. We still have it. Mitchell Starc going in now. Balls to Mikel Louis. Mikel Louis playing this one into the offside to Steve Smith, and there is no run. We have it still, people. We have it. We have it. Boy, only thing I can do is laugh, yeah, man. Just a laugh at we. The bowlers work hard in vain. Exactly. Pakistan former test head coach laughing in the stands. Boy. You should have leave. We should have leave Craig. I won't say that, you know. I won't say that because at the rate that he was going, he definitely needed to be taken out the team, bro. From I saw Anderson stands, I knew he had no clue. Things he's been playing gully cricket. Brother Allen, I still can't understand how a man leave a ball pitching on the middle stump. I've seen people misjudge ball. I've seen people misjudge ball pitching. And I don't know how you misjudge a ball pitching on mid. Boy, I mean, a brain frame, man. I'm slow in my brain, brother. Them boy come here. West Indies have new bowling come, but it's referee. I don't know. Boy, I don't know. If I has to go friend and company thing around here. Boy, I don't even know if we get a batting coach, can help these guys. I tell you the truth, maybe Hope can go ODI mode and the bowlers can bat around him. Beside that, I'm not sure who will make 120. Boy, I take this thing with Joker, man. Basically, had kept Brathwaite. He had at least scored 3 runs. 3 runs wouldn't help with him here. How King out Mario? Mario, I would advise I don't even go and look at it. Especially if you're looking at the context, how we just lost Campbell, then we lose a man leaving a ball in line with the middle stump. Pitch and then Campbell King come and play one big expansive drive after seeing how much wickets go down. And the man go for the review, you know. Me say, as I hear Jimmy Adams talking about it, how do you review about you know what? Boy, I like chasing our business area. Stan Chase seem to have gotten hit in the business area. Hope he's okay. Boy. One talking about who they should have played. What need to realize anyone playing even Courtney Wall. Another third day test match last. Yeah. What or bowling attack, we just need 3 batsmen averaging 35 and we will be very competitive. What West Indies need to do, let the women team play tests. Kevin Anderson is one when I was calling for. To be honest, you know, Casanova, I was calling for him also, you know. But prior to the series, what I had said was, if you watched the West Indies A series against South Africa, I was calling for him. But if you watch the West Indies A series against South Africa, you would realize that there was definitely some stuff that needed working on. But the fact that he performed and he's averaging 44, you know, I was like, give him an opportunity. So I won't back out. I was one of them calling for him. But no, Massa, I can't tell you, brother. If they fling him in under one bus and not crying, why you think I'm not only ashamed because of what's happening, I'm ashamed of the fact that I was calling for him based on the fact that, you know, he has done the work in the competition that they said they select people from average 44.44, I think. So I say, all right, give him a go. But man see ball pitch for a middle stump and leave the ball alone and then call for review. You see, my problem, you know, even if you think the ball, based on where the ball bounces, you think you're going to go over the stump, how can you leave alone? You know, I'm man stress me out, you know. Understand beg Louis for that review, not really sure. But Louis should run the man off the field. Louis should run the man off the field. I know his fans will get in their feelings and think. I'm sure they weren't getting in their feelings when I was calling for him, you know, and saying that based on merit he should be selected. So I don't care who want get in their feelings because I know who these people are. But Louis should run him off of the field. Madness. The man left a straight ball. If you think, Bridget, let me boy, may I tell you, you know what? The 2 Joseph Seals and Graves repeatedly the ball out the teams yet we adding bowlers rather than at least a specialist, but pure madness. Boy, I tell you, boy. Bring back Shanda Parson. Well, all he has to do is just score some runs. I mean, they're picking people who hasn't played red ball cricket, you know, but all he has to do to come back, just score some runs in for Guyana, and they will probably, and then the cries will get louder. Boy, I tell you. Boy, and Django, I tell you, boy, I'm just checking here. Like, I can't tell you. The good thing is that you just check in. I am 100% sure you wouldn't want to see what happened. Pure dunceness. You wouldn't want to see what happened. Yeah? Bro, to be honest, I watch a bit of England-India match, and these test matches are very low scores, so I'm not expecting West Indies matters to survive. Clearly, we have a serious systematic problem with batting for long periods. The big people at CWI need to find a new system to breed future batsmen, better pitches, and better mentality and technique. Why? At this rate, I probably put down cricket, man. At this rate, Mikel averages 19 and Joseph averages 18 with the bat. When you're number 1 and 10, averages same, ain't no way winning. Well, I don't know, easy, you know. Yeah, Chase got hit in the groin area, but I guess he's good to go now. There was a Guyanese cricket podcast I watched, and they said Anderson not ready, and he will experience what Andrew went through. So said, so done. Yeah, but the thing though, TD, the thing though, TD is that you see, because he scored some runs, I could understand people calling for him, but I don't know if you saw the West Indies A versus South Africa A unofficial test match that they played. You could definitely see that there was something wrong in terms of how he picked up the ball and his technique and stuff and his temperament, right? But he was outperforming the others that we had to select from. So, that's how we ended up in there. If West Indies has to make 5 to win, we would get ball out for 2. You remember? Don't you remember me saying that if we ball out Australia for 50, we're going to make 45, or if we ball them out for 30, we're going to make 20. I'm telling you, 100%. I can't even put it into words. I cannot even put it into words. Let me tell you that. Here, they're not even getting picked for Guyana, and that is the thing. People calling for them, and they're not realizing that. That is why I said, well, sometimes they want to be nice and don't want to outrightly say it. That's why I said, let him score some runs for Guyana, and then people will be able to seriously say, yeah. West Indies gave me happiness and took it away in 5 minutes. West Indies fans are the strongest soldiers. Not even United give me this much stress because these are our people. Boy, let me tell you, Supernova, it's not easy. It's not easy. And I strongly believe that I am aging rapidly because of West Indies and Manchester United. I don't know who I support. Let me tell you something. I think that I'm aging rapidly because of this. My hair is graying, my hairline is pushing back, and I am not at the age where all of this should be happening. So I'm 100% sure that my health and my age is declining because of these two. I don't know why I keep on doing this to myself. Sported Ball, no, I agree with Chase when they say that the regional competition is not helping the person. Well, I mean, it's always there. We always know that. Boy, it's not good enough. It's just that's what they have in front of them to play. Got that dead enough? That dead enough? That gone enough? Don't review that, Do not review that. Don't review that. Don't review that. Please don't review that. Mikel Louis, LBW, don't review it. Please don't review it. That would be another disgraceful moment if you choose to review that. Mitchell Starc there getting 400 wickets. 400 wickets. Jamaica needs to break away from West Indies setup. If we had done that long ago, we would be playing test. And that is my thing, David. I don't support that any at all. I am from Jamaica, and I don't support that. I still say that we're stronger together. The problem is we need to produce, we need to have the guys playing more cricket. We need to find a way to harness the talent and to work on them. But I don't support the breakaway thing. I know there's always going to be people saying that, guys are being picked on favoritism. Guys are doing this, guys are doing. But you're not going to get my support on that one, David, at all. You're not going to get my support on that one. Ah, boy, yes, Casanova. Yeah. Boy, I tell us, what's it about? I've been saying this for some time now. Even when these guys make 200 runs in the region, when they come to international, they're clueless. Yeah, people that are watching the cricket know this, Sean. They know this because the quality is not good, but this is what, but you still have to pick the best of what is there. That's what I'm saying. So, sometimes when I say that, listen, he was the top scorer, he was this, and people say, no, select this man. It's not a good tournament, but it is what we have. So we have to select those who are performing the best in it. It's not good, but we have to just work with it, Stop putting negative energy in the air. Let's pray for the win. I don't know about negative energy, I don't know about that. I'm calling what I am seeing. That's all I am doing. I give them the props when it's going good, and when it's foolishness, I call it just the same. So if you can't listen to that, then this is probably not the place for you. I've always said it. When it's going good, I call it good. When we're doing crap, I call it crap. So if you can't take that, then probably this is not the place to listen. All right, Mitchell Starc going into bowl to Shea Hope now. Shea Hope waits on him and he drives on it and it goes, takes the edge and beats the keeper and Shea Hope is off the strike. Listen, I believe any and all batsmen selected would have succumbed to this bowling. Yep. Brilliant bowling. If we don't score or capitulate early, we risk batting under lights. And we see how that went with Australia. Yep. Based on how things going right now, it's probably worse than under the lights. They said they didn't mind him being in the squad, not play in for just their travel with the team. Who's that again? I am waiting for Sammy post-match interview. Pure comedy that. Well, Sheldon, don't wait on it yet, you know. Remember, you just tell us that us youngsters. God almighty, what, you know. Jesus. West Indies is going to get ball out for under 15. Oh, my word, I am so ashamed. No, man. He has reviewed it. Oh my gosh. Boy, the only thing I can do is laugh. This is a shameful laugh, I tell you, boy. Wickets hitting. Supernova, what did you say about Shea Hope playing one of his ODI innings? Supernova, what did you say about Shea Hope playing one of those famous ODI innings? What did you say again? Can you imagine getting bowled out for under 10? God. Oh my word, oh my word, oh my word. I have boy, me shame. No man. No, Baba. I say, boy, the man himself can help us, boy. No, sir. Jason Mohammed should have gotten a chance again. Boy, I tell you, boy. Will we get 10 runs? Probably if we get some wides and some buys. Chase Hope Greaves got to start swinging. This is embarrassing. Arsenal and Chelsea, a footballer gone. Yeah. Well done, Mitchell Starc. What a way to celebrate your 100 tests. Why? As a sport fan, I want to tell him congratulations, but I can't really say it. Can't really say it at all. We will be laughing stock around the world after this madness. Boy, may I tell you, West Indies looking to challenge India's 36. Boy, we're probably going to beat it. Darren Sammy put John Campbell to open in the second innings. He was selected as an opener in the team, so the fact that he is fit and okay now, he was going to be the one to open. It's 9 o'clock in England now. I had originally planned to watch the game until 10, but what game are you going to watch? Kelran, what game are you going to watch? What game? What game are you going to watch? I tell you, boy, a shame. I have to just tip my hat to Mitchell Starc. 400 wickets in 100 tests. Yeah, man, very good on him. Good on him. Boy, this is me shame, man. May I tell you, 4 wickets for 0. I didn't even realize 4 wickets for 0 runs. Can you imagine being a West Indies pace bowler right now and seeing this? And look at that shot! Oh my goodness, I never knew this was possible. West Indies, we have gone into double figures. 11 for 5. Justin Greaves with his usual classic looking drive through the offside for 4. And West Indies, we are into double figures. 11 for 5. It looks as if we are going to make it to 15. Why, me shame. If players were on the team because of regional performance, half of them won't be there, as others not there outperform some of them. Yep. Remember, they are the same ones that said that they need people to perform in regional championships so that they can select them to put them in roles. And they are the ones that went and select guys that they haven't played test cricket in 2 years. Some hasn't played regional cricket in years. Some never. Boy, I tell you, boy, you know, brother. There's one thing with me, you know, Sing. There's one thing with me, you know. I don't like losing. But if I'm losing fairly, I won't put any accusation on the opponents. I won't do that. I've been watching the game and I have not seen anything with the ball. So that's the thing with me. I don't like losing, but I can take losing. I won't do that. I won't do that. We're getting bowled out for under 40 runs, says Ali. West Indies need Chris Gale and Lara to coach the team. And what are they going to do? Coaching the team. What's going to happen if they coach the team? What's going to happen? The batsman needs to take responsibility. Please save us. Review. One more. Yes. Let's see. Serious as serious can be. I said turn off TV. Well, I'm going to stay alive for probably. I was thinking until lunch, but we'll probably get bowled out before then. Oh, it's nicked off. One almighty drive by the captain, Rastan Chase. Rastan Chase, who hasn't played test cricket for 2 years, selected as the captain, should have been looking to guide his team to at least 20. Went for an almighty drive and has nicked off. And Sammy, the man with the plan, in the dressing room, putting his hands on his head. He noticed that his captain has jumped ship. So Sammy putting his hands on his head. God almighty. No, sir. Done with cricket, brother. I tell you. No, sir. God almighty. Boy, Jay, I don't want to laugh, you know. I don't want to laugh. Don't bother with that. Right now, I don't want to laugh. Boy, I don't know if mental coach can even help them, man. Can you imagine the captain? The captain realized that his team is up against it. Right? We're closing in on the lunch break. And the captain make one almighty drive. God almighty. 11 for 6. Let me explain something to you now. You see, if I was like the bowlers right now, if I was a pace bowler, I would go out there and I would bat off outside leg. Remember, I tell you that. If I was a pace bowler, I would bat off outside leg. Remember, I said that I bat in 2 or 3 stumps outside leg and give the bowler something to bowl at. Remember, this is it right here. This is it. I am a right-handed batsman. This is where I would take my guard from. If I was Alzarri Joseph, Jaden Seals, Shamar Joseph, Justin Graves to a lesser extent, coming down now after the work that I did last night into this morning and having to bat without resting for 30 minutes, I would come and take the guard right here and bat here. The batsmen don't want to stay in the sun and play. I too don't want to do that. Free wicket, and we all can go away yard. We all can pack up and go home. I would bat outside my leg stump. If I was Jaden Seals, Alzarri Joseph, Shamar Joseph, I would bat outside the leg stump. The bowlers, the batsmen want to go home. Me want to go in my yard too. Batsmen can't stay out in the middle. I can't do it either. No, sir. Some might say the bowlers should stay out there and put them to shame. No. I am batting out here. Out here, you all don't want to stay out there and dig in and bat. I'm not doing it either. I'm not doing it either. Me not do it either. No. These people gonna make me crash out on the live. I've never seen anything like this. 12 for 6. 12 for 6. 12 for 6. I said maybe the bowlers can put up a little fight. Let me tell you, man. Let me tell you. If I was a bowler, I wouldn't do that. You might say, but I revengeful. I wouldn't do that. Remember, I tell you that. The batsmen think they're going to just go in a stand, go in dressing room, go sit down and look. Me not. Me not do that, you know. Let me tell you, as of now, we have the bowlers out there batting. When the other wickets fall, I will not say anything. They could even play one of them shot like what Justin Greaves player. Not Justin Greaves. One name Michael Louis or John Campbell in the game. They could even play one of them and not saying anything. They could have even bat outside leg stump and make an almighty heave. And you know the worst thing about it? We are on the live doing this. And these guys going to get them paid just the same that they're going to get them money. You know, that is something. One of the time I was doing a watch along, you know, and something was going on and I was complaining the same way. And, you know, my wife just come to the door and just tell me that if we don't remember that they're getting paid no matter what happened. And that is sometimes we don't remember these things. We're emotional about it. Man, I get them money. No, sir. Mitchell Starc. But I don't know if we even fire Sammy how much difference that going to make. Man, him not no sense, brother. Man, him not no sense. No, boy, may I tell you? No, sir. I tell you, boy, I tell you. Can you imagine whoever come and coach? Can you imagine having to deal with a man that going leave alone a ball at pitch and middle stump? Can you imagine having to coach a captain that say you lose 5 wickets and closing in on lunch and can you imagine having to deal with those type of people? No, sir. No, sir. Yeah, that is congrats to them. Congrats to them. Yeah, but that's the thing, overcomer. Even if you want to rough up Alzarri, listen, I am not staying out there that long enough to get hit. I'm not doing it. If I'm Alzarri Joseph, I'm not doing it. Go and swing for the fences and then go home. Go put up your foot. The man, I tell him, man, him six stomach, man. Mm-mm. 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 I've been watching all along, you know. I've been watching all along, but boy, I don't sniff this man. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So, mm-mm. Mm-mm. Boy, supernova and easy, no man. I've said this already, you know. Is that a drop catch? It's a drop catch. I've said this already, still, you know. I myself, I am a coach. Obviously, I am no big coach or anything like that. I coach at the school level. So I understand that, you know, you need time. You need time. One series, you need time. Plus, you still have to give credit to you know, I don't see anybody talking about moving the team, the T20 team from 9 to 2 to 3, and then I think we're at 6 now. So we understand that. So he has done some work with that team, but you know, he probably still needs some time where Test cricket is concerned. And it's difficult to say this watching the game now, but you know, knowing that it takes time. It takes time. I'm not saying that he's going to be a successful coach. Not saying he's going to be a successful coach or anything, but I know that it takes time, right? Oh boy, I tell you. Yo, that's the thing. I mean, the ball moves around a little bit, but as I say, runs can be scored on the pitch. Runs can be scored on the pitch. Melton, runs can be scored on the pitch. You understand? The man them just, if you see how the batsmen get out, stupidness. I mean, John Campbell got a good one to get out, right? Kevin Anderson, foolishness. Brandon King, foolishness. Stay Hope, missing the ball. Rastan Chase, swinging after, driving after ball, edging, foolishness. I'll be a mad this one. But in all honesty, I don't know how Sammy going. I don't know if that even going really do anything. You know, I don't know. Sports don't. You remember how the reggae boy qualified for the World Cup? Discipline Rene Smoyes, West Indies need a discipline coach that don't keep friends with players. As I said, discipline Rene Smoyes, plus they had Captain Horace Boyle behind him and all of that. I was still pretty young, but you know, I know the history of all of that in 98. But the thing is that these players, they have so much power these days, overcomer. They have so much powers these days that they can hardly say anything to them, boy. This boy just... Yes, that is what I'm talking about. The man just come off the field. And I think that me as a bowler going to go out there in that sun, go try and bat. You must be mad. Them the coach people, this is nothing generational. Yeah, but I mean, sometimes Supernova, we get so emotional that we don't see that. But in the midst of it, as I say, we should be able to look and say that just calling out the coach, not going, in my opinion, change anything. I don't agree with some of the things that he did. I 100% do not agree with bringing a man who hasn't played Test cricket for 2 years and giving him captaincy. I 100% do not agree with a man that's not always going to make the team as a frontline spinner, giving him vice captaincy. I don't agree with bringing in people that not playing red ball cricket and putting them in the team. I mean, if a man is excellent in ODI cricket, I can understand bringing them in and giving them a look in. I can understand that. So there are a lot of things that he did that I don't agree with. But I know that, you know, you don't just watch one series like this and just say, you know, I can't believe that we're witnessing the bowling of West Indies and the batting in the same game. All before my exactly right now I'm throat start hurt me. Bowlers did their job. What is the purpose of the 40? That is the thing, and that's the thing. They're going to come and say that they have the 4-day. Whoa, there's a 4 actually. Justin Graves with another 4, and they're going to come and say, listen. The West Indies Championship is where we select players from and we do this and we do that. But we all know that is foolishness because the previous selector don't let the cat out of the bag and tell us that you don't have to play to be selected. They don't tell us that already. And, you know, and then we see this now. To stay, we can't make on that. Well, I said the bowlers need to stay. We can't make on a 36. Need a 30 ball century and quick fire 80. He's still in this. Or I can warming up to. Yeah, man, we're going to win, man. We're going to win. We are playing the big teams now. Watch as our rankings fall. We are already 10th in the ODIs. All right. Keep fingers crossed, Shella. Remember, you know I'm going pressure. Remember, you tell us that we us young supporters don't know how to support and easy to give up. Don't sound so defeated, Shellan, man. The worst thing is that they gave up on the bad conditions but during exactly. You can imagine if we made it under the lights. Better the man him just get ball out and done there, man. That's Sammy's fault. I know it's the coach. Batsmen can play as well. Yeah. Fired home and overseas coach for the last 25 years. Why blaming Sammy? Yeah, as I said, SOS, I'm not going to be a part of that. Be a part of that blaming him like that. Not even bother talk about it, Supernova. Not even bother talk. I am sure that if they zoom in on him, you can see steam flying out the ears. I am sure that. Alzarri going to have to give us a good score. I think he has like a 89 or a 90 something like that in Test cricket. And the bright side, our bowling is good. We will score runs against weaker bowling teams. I don't know about that. Leaving ball, pitching on middle stump and all kind of madness. I don't know about that. First, changing up the whole team was the first mistake. The team before would have done a better job. Well, I don't know. I'm not blaming CSE's bold. Let me see he's bold, super, but don't antagonize Hall of Fame bowlers. I mean, sledging is a part of the game, you know. Sledging is a part of the game. I remember them saying that, boy, there are certain players that you don't want to sledge. I've always heard the greats talking about Lara and them say you don't want to sledge Lara because he will come and put 100 on your head. I said, but it's a part of the game. Our batsmen need to go out there and bat. They need to do that. And some of these players will have to play white ball in Jesus. Don't even remind me about it. We're going to have to see their faces again. We need a break from them, brother. We need a break. We need a break from them before we see them in that again. You know? Headley Cup batters are way better in decision making. Yep. Sports to the bone. Which good red ball player we have? Jaden Seals, Shamar Joseph, Alzarri Joseph, and Justin Graves doing his thing as a all-rounder. We don't have anybody else. Jaden Seals, Shamar Joseph, Alzarri Joseph, and Justin Graves is making his way in as an all-rounder. We don't have any other good red ball player. We don't have anybody else. And Hope does not want to play test. He is upset. He isn't American. Well, I can't do that, you know, because nobody put a gun to his head and tell him to come and play. So I'm not going to say that he's upset he's not in America. I don't assassinate people's character like that. So I can't say that a man, I don't do that. The decision was his to sign on, right? They asked him, based on what I'm hearing, if he wanted to throw his hat in the ring as for captaincy. He said no, because obviously he's still open to exploring the market. So I'm not going to assassinate a man's character like that and saying that. I said, Jason Greaves, Justin Greaves reached double figures. Man gone 10. We're still on for the winning of people. We're still on for it, man. Solid shot there by Alzarri Joseph. We're still on for the win, man. Don't worry. The man manager, not a development coach, so we are doomed. Yeah, probably still need time to see if he can develop players, but you're right in terms of him managing stuff and players and getting them hyped up and all of that. 2 sixes, break, bad record. We're gonna win, man. We're on ourselves. Batting is art mixed with little science. Put two together, most practice on a regular basis, like the old saying, good practice makes perfect. Yep. If we make it under the lights, it will not get worse. We are already 6 wickets down, 4 to go. God damn, man. You're a comedian. You're a comedian. Nothing in this series. Who's that? An hour ago, we all were happy to see as he's getting rattled. Boy, I tell you, nah, boy. Yep. I will be watching women beach volleyball from now. Probably after this game, I'm going to strip down all of these cricket things that I have. And I mean, they're going to strip them down, probably do tennis and volleyball and them do them sports there at my school, so I probably stick to them and put on cricket. Shame, man. Just laughing at some of these comments. Who is going to give 30 ball century? Mitchell Starc now going to Alzarri Joseph. Looks to give him a short one, short and wide down the leg side. This type of batting is the worst I've ever seen. I really can't watch this. My question is, where do we go from here? Boy, I don't know if it can get any worse, Don't know if it can get any worse. I don't know if it can get any worse, Flip the batting line up. But touch that silver is and him like thinking. They probably just looking and saying to themselves, well, they decided to pick people that they thought was going to win. So, team selection for the test. Anderson, Louis, Morricane, not thrown them away. Not wrong selection at this time, says David. Why? 18 for 6. Alzarri Joseph driving there. 13 balls. Alzarri Joseph has faced 13 balls yet to get off the mark. Look at that. The man is fighting. He's showing that he, it's not impossible to stand up out there. You understand? Campbell Brathwaite. West Indies looking like Papua New Guinea out there. Papua New Guinea probably look better. Y'all don't say that Italy qualify for the next T20 World Cup. Italy qualify for the next T20 World Cup, Sports of the bone. It's the batters I'm talking about. Don't get tricky. What are you talking about? Let me say again. The wicket keeper for the test series. When I talk about the bowlers, when I list the bowlers, I know that's what you're talking about. If you don't hear me calling a name, that means that there's none. There's absolutely none. Not one. Not one. There's absolutely none. Absolutely none. Not one. Good, but not one of them. Just the bowlers. The wicket keeper for this test series will be captain in 2 days' time. Hopefully this answers any overseas fan question on why our stadiums have been half empty for test cricket over the last decades. Boy, I tell you, why was Warwick selected for the match? Not that it would have made any difference, but Imlak should have been selected. Boy, as I said, probably wouldn't have made any difference, but I cannot understand, because Raston Chase before the game said that they realized that there's grass on the pitch and thing, and based on what I understand, that usually mean the fast bowlers will do well. So they are probably going to go with the extra spinner. So I don't want I tell you, I cannot understand West Indies cricket, because you have probably heard the video that I did right before the game started, right? And the man said that there's grass on the pitch and they're thinking about bringing the extra spinner. And I usually think that if there's grass on the pitch, the fast bowlers going to have a good time. That's what I usually feel. And the man bringing an extra spinner. And the spinner. Can you just imagine how the Jamaicans feel now since we have no cricket playing out there for years? But Sean, you can just imagine in the stands. Oh my goodness. My the thing just came off and went on Facebook and I saw a post there. They're already posting up over there. You can't just overcome. You can't just imagine the words that are being said in the stands right now by the Jamaicans. The most colorful words. We love overdo things already, brother. I believe who do good in 4-day cricket should have automatic pick, test, and pour him like he deserved to be in the starting 11. You see, that's my thing, I've always said, I started this thing in 2020, and my thing has always been, the West Indies Championship isn't the best in the world, but select the players from there, look to improve them. Whatever their faults are, select them. There's absolutely no other team. Sammy and them people said they are selecting, they are mirroring. They said that they are mirroring other teams. There's absolutely no other team in the world that just get up and start pick people from T20 and ODI and put them in team, in test team. If they even do that, it's because they have a solid first class record. Jamie Smith just come in playing all format for England, solid first class record. So what am I do now work? You understand? Them need to stop the foolishness. We can't win not in this lifetime. Yes, we still a win. All right. Ajda Silva Artenes were feeling just recently. You all forget. Anderson scored a lot of runs in 4-day competition, but seems out of. That's the thing, Charles. That's the thing, I said it. The man scored runs, yes. I think he scored 3 centuries this last championship. But didn't you all watch the West Indies A versus South Africa A unofficial test match, man? The 4-day games. We played 2 of them. Didn't you all watch and see him? I saw him and I did that video right before, and I was like, before the series started, I want him because, he has done the work. But they said this is a tournament that you have to play to get selected. So I'm like, all right, let's pick him then. But if you look and see, boy, if you were watching, you would see that there are definitely some things that need to be fixed. And they say, perform you will get picked. The man them not even pick Joshua De Silva in the warm-up games. They tell the people them to come home and play for their regional championship. 1 month, they say if you get dropped, Sammy and all of them say if you get dropped, you have to go back to the championship and score runs and get up. 1 man go back and top score and they not even play him in the practice game. Hey, right now, my people, I'm back. To how disgraceful this cricket thing is going. This is the first time since I've been living here. Since the first time I ever see my internet chip out. The first time the internet just chipped out and it's back on. The first time. Right? Yeah. Mm. This is the first time. Lightning and thunder, all type of things going on outside. And it just knock out the internet thing, it seems. But it's back. And let me just say, I don't know. I don't know my viewers and subscribers. West Indies cricket is a whole different ball game. But I just gonna wrap it up and before the lunch here. I'm gonna wrap it up and before this rain start come down too heavily, I gotta go get my son from preschool. But let me just say, my people, this is disgraceful. All right, this is disgraceful. I guess they're having supper, not even dinner nor tea or supper. But this is not good. This is definitely not good. It's the first time I ever see my internet on light going. Never see that yet. But it's back. It's back. Right? For those who stayed with me throughout, where I don't know if those batsmen can even eat anything right now. They shouldn't have the appetite to swallow anything right now, man. But you know what? We're going to leave you right here so for now, my people. As I said just now, the internet chipped out, but I had to come on back and say goodbye properly. I couldn't just walk away and leave it like that, right? We're going to leave it right here. So later on, when the game is over, we can come on and do a little video and talk a little bit. All right, so we're going we're going to leave it right there. It's a hard ball. You don't know. We know that go already, man. I don't know say man them not too hot, brother, but big up on yourself, people. I don't know if you all can hear the thunder and thing in the background, but I'm going to try and see before this heavy rain come down if I can go and get that little boy there from preschool before the rain. Big up on yourself, my people. It was fun and it wasn't fun. It was fun at the beginning, watching our bowlers going to work, and then the disgrace started after that. Big up on yourself, yeah, man. Look, come on. Ah, boy.